Good morning.
Good morning.
I just have a couple of announcements. 2 pages. 2 pages worth. It's with great pleasure and a little bit of relief that I make the announcement that the vestry has called a new rector to Trinity Church, the Reverend Daniel Green. Reverend Green has served as a parish priest for over 18 years. In the last 13 years, he's been at St. John's Episcopal Church in Petaluma, in Sonoma County, California. I'll tell you a little bit about him. Prior to entering the priesthood, he spent around 10 years studying Zen Buddhism. He worked as the farm manager at Green Gulch Farm, which is affiliated with the San Francisco Zen Center. He received his Master's of Divinity from Church Divinity School of the Pacific, and his first call as an associate rector was to All Saints Episcopal Church in Carmel in 2005. In 2010, he was invited by the Bishop of Northern California to go to St. John's in Petaluma. St. John's had blown apart. There had been a schism with the election of Bishop Gene Robinson in New Hampshire. And as with several Episcopal churches here in America, the parish separated. And so Reverend Green was tapped to rebuild that parish. And he did. He rebuilt it almost from the ground up. He is no stranger to conflict. What impressed me most about Reverend Green in the time that I've spent with him is his commitment to pastoral care. It's one of his top priorities at St. John's, and I know that he'll carry that forward here to Trinity. He's quiet, he's introspective, he has a contemplative disposition, and he'll be very comfortable at the 8 o'clock service and at the Celtic. He also loves music. Loves music. And he'll be very happy here at the 10 a.m. service as well. He has long been married to Meg Tinsley. Meg is a psychotherapist with a private practice. Meg is extroverted and effusive, and together they strike a great balance. At least one member of the vestry wanted to call Meg and say that she could bring her husband if she wished. I think you'll really like her. Together they have a daughter, Lisa, who is a freshman at UC Berkeley. Reverend Green's in-laws, Meg's mother, Molly Tinsley, a local author that some of you may be familiar with, and Meg's stepfather have long been residents of Ashland. So Reverend Green is familiar not only with Ashland, but with Trinity. He has worshipped here before. When we, at one point, were talking about the renovation project on the Labyrinth, and he recollected that the first time he worshipped at Trinity was at the dedication of the Labyrinth in 2003. So he's long had a connection with us, whether or not we realized it. Since 2017, Reverend Green has served as the missioner to the companion diocese in Honduras, the companion diocese to the Diocese of Northern California. He speaks Spanish, and he will be going to Honduras for an annual missioner trip. It will be his service of his final obligation as missioner. He will join us here at Trinity on St. Patrick's Day, March 17. Now, my pleasure, my relief in making this announcement is tempered. It's very bittersweet because it means that we have to say goodbye to our interim rector, Reverend Janelle Monk. And I don't know how much longer we're going to have Reverend Janelle with us, but for the time that we have her, I want to encourage all of you to shower her with loving kindness. One last thing. I know that a number of parishioners have refrained from making their annual pledge because they wanted to see if we would call a new rector. Well, the wait is over. So I encourage you all to make your 2024 pledge, make clear your commitment to, as a member of this parish, and be part of the journey with Reverend Daniel Green.